So one out with two aboard. Toby Carter, the next to hit. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not close with that one, and the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Fastball for a strike.
No, I'm not taking.
And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. On the ground to the left, and it kicks off the base, and it stays fair.
Working ahead.
And the first offering is not close. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 outs. That one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Toby Carter. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, big power guy right there.
Carter had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and 4 strikeouts. The golden sombrero.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't simple.
Toby Carter will hit next. The pitch. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-1. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Chases that one out of the... Back here in Kansas City, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That one gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. The tag out. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That one missing inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the inning is over. 1 hit. 1 gone, runner at first. Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And that one's gone. It just got out of here. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Toby Carter, the next twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. 1 strike away. And a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Man at first, runner takes off. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, this is definitely a rarity. A 1-pitch save. You come into the ball game, so much pressure, don't know what's going to happen. And fortunately, you make the pitch, you get the out, and everyone has a big sigh.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Toby Carter. And a pitch. Up and in, ball 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. 1 down. Here's Nick Pratto. And it's second. And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get their base hit. Now it's Nick Senzel with the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runner takes off. Line drive, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Coming home. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than...
Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
In the air, out towards right center. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Toby Carter. Puck back to work. Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Twins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Marsh moving back. Got all of that one. A laser to left. His 37th homer of the year. And they're on the board. It's 7-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the...
Base is empty, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Toby Carter. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out. Carter did well in the losing effort. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
We go to the bottom of the 1st. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not in time, it's a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And next up for the Royals, Nick Senzel. Line to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Around third. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Just the classic case.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Toby Carter. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fought off foul. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and it's 3-1.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs.
Runner on the go. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at that. Here's Nick Pratto. One down, base is empty. And it stays fair. That one hooked foul. Go ahead run at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. In there, he's safe. Here's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. The 1-2. Runner on the move. On the ground to third. Throw over to Pratto. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. So the lineup flips over. Johan Rojas, the next twin up to hit. That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Liover Peguero, the next twin up to hit. 2 on, 1 out. And that one finds its way through. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single.
And now, Toby Carter. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Kicks and deals. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Brooks Lee, the next twin up to hit. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down, runner at first. The batter now will be Will Smith. Tying run at the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back. And that is gone. So he just clears the wall.
First was a victorious Kansas City Royals. 8 runs.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a pitch. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. And we're back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Toby Carter. Keller back to work. Carter getting the start in left. 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Outside. And it is 2-1. And the pitch comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Toby Carter. Keller back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Moises Gomez. Ripped on a line. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. Solid swing.
1 out, runner at second. And next for New York, Ben Workvet. Popped in the air. Left field. Carter grabs it on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him.
Number 24. Toby Carter.
All right, let's go, come on.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. And another ball.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And at second with 1 away. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. So the tying run at second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Fires to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... Back in Minnesota. Now Ben Workvet. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. Safe. Go ahead run on base. Now up as the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run. Carter had a game to forget in the loss. No hits and struck out 3 times.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
And up next for New York, Brendan Donovan. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Hit in the air, left field. Dives. What a play!
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make.
So first and second with one man gone. Now it's going to be Toby Carter, second in the American League in home runs. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Yanks up by a run here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Got a pretty rough start to this.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, and it kicks off the bag. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. In there. That's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him.
Bottom 4, and now it's going to be Toby Carter. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, these Twins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out.
great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers.
Top of the second. Here is Moncada. Line drive. Dives, but it's That's off his glove. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right.
Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Toby Carter. That one way inside. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that cost your team the season.
1-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's one down. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Gabriel Arias. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there. So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. And up next for Cleveland, Yoan Moncada. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Game one of this wild card series. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Toby Carter. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Bunting for a hit. On the run, sends it over to first. And the bunt doesn't work out. 2 outs, base is empty. Toby Carter, the next Twin up to hit. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Barlow, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nothing to do. So the Minnesota Twins off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series. But these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care.
Here's Brian Riccio. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Carter makes the play. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Bottom of the second. And now for the Twins, Toby Carter. Sandoval back to work. Foul ball there. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. And that drops in for a strike.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Next offering way off the plate. The wind of the pitch. Outside. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now the lefty. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
That one out to right. Snags it on the run. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Here's the second baseman, Chet Williams. The 2-2. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end. 2 outs, nobody on. This is Bryce Terang. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first. Digging for 2. Throws to second. But he's in there easily.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a...
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
0-2 now. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. He is safe. 1 down. Yoan Moncada getting ready to hit. Hit in the air, left field, gets under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... First pitch misses. And another ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. 2 down. Brian Rocchio now at the plate. Tying run at the plate. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
The final line.
About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using.
Game 1 of the division series. Here's a big power threat. Toby Carter. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's outside. Packed house here at Minute Maid. Tied at 4. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. With the tying run at the plate, here in Game 1 of the ALDS. And here it comes. And now 1 and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers rather just
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the left fielder, Toby Carter. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Going to count 1 and 2. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 1. Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
So the tying run at second, and that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And now here is Liover Peguero. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. Digging in, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Got him. That ends the. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, I know crack low dollar. Used to be
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Toby Carter. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence.
First and second, one out. Here's Andres Jimenez. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's out. And they're at the knees. That's strike one. Packed house here at Minute Maid. That clips a corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one misses, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 2 away now. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base. We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in for the Astros, Andres Jimenez. That one lifted to left. Carter takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Toby Carter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, Rowdy Tellez. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one.
Here's the left fielder, Toby Carter. On the ground to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair.
Tap back to the mound. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important.
The batter now, Nolan Jones. Fly ball down the line, and it falls. One down. Toby Carter now at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. And here it comes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And he deals. Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in. Save, not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away. That one missed. The Astros leading by 3 here in game 3. Lifted in the air, right field. Jones makes the grab on the run. So 1 hit. Third game of the division series. Here's the third baseman, Tyler Whitaker. On the ground. Oh, and it hits the base. And that's a fair ball. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one lifted to left. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And a foul ball. The Twins trailing by 3 here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one misses. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2-2.
Pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Alonso at second with 2 down. That one misses. Full count 3-2. Righty delivers. In the air, right field. Gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. They put 2. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And the 0-2. Out towards left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And now for the Twins, Toby Carter. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. 1 out.
He's really good hitting it.
2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the top half of the third inning. Here's a big power threat. Toby Carter. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
And there's a base hit to left. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. The pitch. Runner on the go. To third. Senzel over to first. And one away in the top of the third. One down. Jet Williams, the next Twin up to hit. Now the tag at third, and they got it. 1 out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter.
Become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
11 hits, 1 error, they left 12 runners on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 5 hits, no errors, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours, and 43 minutes.
They said the paper route they hot turn you to ashes. Only thing is I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever. Know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price. I pitched him double. I'm taxing like they uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if you notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my doors since a young. You should know that.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Let's get right to it. Hitting second, the challenger, represents the Minnesota Twins, number 24, Toby Carter. inning remaining. Out of here and onto the wall. 30 seconds left. That will do it. He ends the round with 7 home runs. Then, ladies and gentlemen, your home run derby champion.
So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Nobody out, runner at first. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got it. Toby Carter digs in now. Big time power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's second. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Albies at second with nobody out. Got him swinging. 1 out. And Chris, that's a win. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. And now, Toby Carter. A big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a...
Man at first. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, there's the tag, they get him, and that's the inning. And a foul ball. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Man at second. Hit in the air, left field. And he can't make the play. To third. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings...
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
So up next for Minnesota, Toby Carter. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Toby.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that is the inning. Now it's Nick Senzel. On the ground, and it kicks off the base, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's out, trying for 2. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a. Here's Nick Pratto. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a swing and a drive. Carter going back. It's gone over the left field wall. It just got out of here. And we're all square. It's 2-2.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. First and second, 2 down. Toby Carter, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Two on, 2 outs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Go ahead run at second here in the late stages of game 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first, and we stay tied. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Edwin Arroyo. In the air, left side. Grabs it on the run. And a quick out, number 1. And to the plate for Kansas City, Gavin Cross. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Around first. Digging for 2. Here comes the throw. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a
Carter had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
walking down the aisle.
Sing it first.
So good. We make them want to say it again. Hey, yo, they begging for a taste of it. Get a plate, grab a cup or something. My stop fronting. On the mission, dude, still hunting. So stay out my way, act like you want something.
Yo, my girl's a grown woman who ain't trying to get her eagle on. She'd rather be in the bed getting her kegel on. Working the walls when the heat is on. Like Mary J or Tweet is on. I sing along. Fresh clothes and cribs. One more time.
Give me the salad, pass knife to ribs.
Come on, opponent.
You make me wanna say it again. You make me wanna say it again.
Now bring it back.
Getting what's finally mine.
Yeah, sigh of relief cause we finally signed.
Come on. We make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again.
Yo, say it one more time for that girl named Pam Graham on some black sheep. She got me saying it.
You make me wanna say it again.
Say it again, girl.
You wanna say it again.
And say it one more time for my named Pretty Tony that always come through with the one and only.
You make me wanna say it again. You make me wanna say it again.
Check me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back with more of the Minstrel Show right after this commercial break.
One out, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the left side, and it kicks off the base. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Base is empty with two away. Nolan Jones digs in now. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in there standing up with a two-out double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And
so two away with nobody on. Toby Carter will hit next. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle it.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Righty to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Harris going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Righty delivers. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. The throw in. And he's out.